Hello every human of the world. Today I want to make concept characters for 7 deadly sins or stuff. You have Grayroad. This is from the anime manga game. So it's a she. So I will make a passive commandment cards, right? So she will be a supporter, not an attacker or a defense, a tank or a fronter or whatever you want to call it. She's just here for support, like melascula, Green Gother, Red Gother, Red Arthur, who else? Death Pierce, right? So she will be having like that. So her commandment will be, I don't know what her commandment is, you can Google it up. But I want something that can correlate with her chains. If you watch the anime or whoever you read it, watch it, played, she had when Meliodas was fighting against the Ten Commandments. We will make a curse that made Meliodas fight them all, like all 10 of them. So I want to make that her commandment. Yep. I want to make that her commandment. Or you can switch it for to be passive or commandment. But in my opinion, a commandment is much more fair. So in the commandment, it will be like this. If the enemy doesn't attack... If the enemy or ally does not attack for that turn, they will get debuffed by, let's say, 5% for 5% of reduced stats, all of them, right? For example, you have, lifesteal, you have 15%, you get -5, so you get 10% for everything, for attack related stats, defense related stats, HP related stats, or recovery related stats. Everything will get reduced, like Meliodas and Esquino's passive, but this will be like a debuff. There will be a grey one. It can stack up to, like, say, 3. It will only go away if you attack the enemy. For example, me, right? If I don't attack, that commandment will hit to me, right? The debuff from her commandment, I think it's her or it, will affect my team. So my whole team will get affected by this commandment. So the opposing team, right, the enemy for me, if the enemy does not attack me, they will get reduced stats too. It will continuously doing this until the max stats, in my opinion, should be 3 or 4. That should be enough already, right? But that's her commandment. Her passive can be that if the enemy hits her, the enemy will take 20% of the damage dealt. For example, like in the anime games manga, she like puts up like a egg or something, then this one holy knight try to kill it, right? The holy knight, like from like around like 20, mid-20s, dies because of old age. Like he like time for him like went by like 3,000. So he was very old, but his life force been sucked by her, right? So I want to make cooperation like that. So if the enemy attacks her, right, only her, the enemy will take 25%. For example, the enemy hits her for, let's say, 50k. Whoa, that's a bit too much? No, 50k, right? So half will be 25. Wait a minute, I can't do maths. I'm a potato. Man, oh man, don't fight 1,000. Yeah, 1k. What? Whatever. 25, not 100. For example, 100 damage, right? 100. It will get cut in a quarter, so it will do 25 damage, right? It is like Elizabeth ultimate, Goddess Liz ultimate. If you attack her, it will like if you attack her for like 100, it will give you back like 102 if it's 6/6, like that. That's her passive. Her first card will be a taunt, right? This taunt is just a taunt. It's like let's make it like red red who? Red Arthur, the new Arthur, the Excalibur one. Except for taking ultimate gauge, right? If you attack him, your ultimate gauge will be decreased by 1. But this will be your attack related stats. No, HP related stats will get decreased. This will be good for countering the new. This will be very good for the new barn, the Purgatory Barn. So that's a really good counter. So that's the first card. The second card will be Chained. Like again with these chains, it will force like who's it called? Gallon's passive, so you can hit anyone, so they can't debuff. Oh no, not fine. Let's make it not debuff, more like attack. They can't attack you when you are been taunt, but it's a debuff, right? So Eskinol in turn 2 and turn 3 can't be hit by this. So example, yeah. So Gotha can't attack. You know what? This chain will make the enemy can't attack at all. But buff, rank up, shield, A-okay. For ultimate, maybe she can make her like those eggs. She will put it everywhere, like detonate. But it will be like Festival King. Yeah. So it will hit for like for example 200, and the other hit will be 200 too, like that. I want this melascula, to be a hard counter to Purgatory Barn. So you'll be blue in it. Commandment is no. She won't have a commandment because the backstory is that she was like a baby snake, and this is before she got her commandment, because I'm too lazy to think about it. Her passive is that it's like red Lilia, more than just for once. It will be every time. It will be like heal. It will put 2 corrosion debuff on the enemy every turn. So her first card will be Hellblaze. Hellblaze will be a blue text, a new one. Hellblaze will make it's like double damage. It will do more damage if the more corrosion the enemies has, right? So corrosion will be like 15% of remaining HP will be diminished. So it will be like that. It's really good counter for Purgatory Barn. So that's that. It will be a single target. It will be 250 for rank 1. Rank 2 will be 300, and rank 5 will be 500. And the second card will be a corrosion, but more than a normal corrosion. It will reduces the max HP. For example, it has, I will put it on screen. For example, 120k and 125k. Then the rank 1 you can do is 20% of max HP will be reduced, so you'll be having 100k. Then it will do 25% of remaining HP, so you'll be 75k left. Maybe this can be a rank 3, maybe it's too strong. I'm not a game designer or whatnot. I'm just a potato. Alright. So this is concept art for me. Not concept art, like character. I don't know what I should call this, but this is my opinion how to make Pokidori Ban a bit more weaker. For what I see is that Pog. Yes, good job, Wish. The new bond, the new festival bond is too strong, too OP. Pokidori bond. There we go. So he's too strong and he's just I don't know. Maybe because for right now I don't see any counters for him. Cause mostly he's just HP, and like maybe the only way to kill him is having level 3 cards or level 3 of Arsenal, and then that will probably kill him because you can get his HP to 66k, 660k. Jeez Louise. HP is hit points. Yep. I don't know. So these are just concept characters, or I don't know what to call it. What else? Okay, thank you for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Goodbye.